Chandra Singh Gadwali, born Chandra Singh Negi on December 25, 1891 in Pauri Gadwal, Uttarakhand, was a brave Indian freedom fighter and soldier in the Gadwal regiment. He served in the British Indian Army during World War I, participating in battles across various countries. In 1930, during Gandhi's non-cooperation movement, Gadwali famously refused British orders to fire on unarmed protesters in Peshawar, stating, "We should not shoot at our own countrymen." This courageous act led to his arrest and life imprisonment, earning him the title Hero of the Peshawar Incident and the nickname Gadwali. He passed away on October 1st, 1979. The Mahar Regiment, a major infantry regiment of the Indian Army, was established on October 1st, 1941 in honor of the brave soldiers from the Mahar community who displayed valor during British rule. The regiment is named after Dalit Mahar community of Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh who were heavily recruited into the British Indian Army. Notably, Mahar soldiers fought courageously in the 1818 Battle of Bhima Koregaon, a significant symbol of pride for the community. The regiment played key roles in the Indo-China War of 1962 and the Indo-Pakistani Wars of 1965 and 1971. Its headquarters and training centers are located in Sagar, Madhya Pradesh, where soldiers are trained in modern warfare techniques. Ram Nath Kovind, the 14th President of India, was born on October 1st, 1945 in Kanpur Dehat, Uttar Pradesh. Coming from a Dalit family, he rose to prominence in Indian politics through hard work and dedication. After completing his education, he initially pursued the Indian Administrative Service (IAS) but left the job as he didn't receive his preferred catering. He then moved into law, practicing in the Delhi High Court and Supreme Court from 1971. In the 1980s, Kovind joined the Bharatiya Janata Party (BJP) and became known for advocating the rights of Dalits and backward classes. He served as a Rajya Sabha MP from Uttar Pradesh for 12 years, starting in 1994. In 2015, he was appointed Governor of Bihar, and on July 25, 2017, he was sworn in as India's 14th President, becoming the second Dalit to hold the office. Annie Besant, born on October 1st, 1847 in Britain, was a prominent British socialist and theosophist. From the beginning, her goal was to improve the lives of the poor through employment, better living conditions, and proper education. In 1890, she met Helena Blavatsky and joined the Theosophical Society, eventually traveling to India for theosophical work. In 1907, Besant became the president of the Theosophical Society, headquartered in Chennai. She later entered Indian politics, joining the Indian National Congress and helping to launch the Home Rule League during World War I. In 1917, she became the first woman president of the Indian National Congress. Besant fully embraced Indian life, becoming an integral associate of Gandhi and participating in key movements. She passed away on September 20, 1933 in Chennai. Liaquat Ali Khan, Pakistan's first Prime Minister, was born on October 1st, 1895 in Karnal district, Haryana. A close associate of Muhammad Ali Jinnah, he played a key role in the creation of Pakistan. Liaquat Ali Khan received his early education at Aligarh Muslim University and later studied law at Oxford University in England. Upon returning to India in 1923, he became active in politics, initially joining the Indian National Congress before moving to the All India Muslim League. From the Muslim League's platform, he advocated for a separate nation for Indian Muslims. In 1936, he was appointed the General Secretary of the Muslim League and became one of Jinnah's closest allies. After Pakistan was established, he was sworn in as the country's first Prime Minister on August 14, 1947. Tragically, on October 16, 1951, Liaquat Ali Khan was assassinated during a public meeting in Rawalpindi. On October 1st, 1949, the People's Republic of China was officially established. This followed a long conflict known as the Chinese Civil War, which began in 1927 between the Nationalist Party and the Chinese Communist Party. During the war, Mao Zedong's Communist Party, with the support from the Soviet Union, steadily gained influence in rural China. By the late 1940s, the Communist forces began defeating the Nationalist army. In 1949, the Nationalist government, led by the Chiang Kai-shek, admitted defeat and fled to Taiwan, where Chiang established his government. On this day, Mao Zedong announced the formation of the People's Republic of China in a grand ceremony in Beijing. The International Day of Older Persons is celebrated on October 1st to raise awareness about the rights, health, and safety of the elderly. It was first declared by the United Nations General Assembly on December 14, 1990, and has been observed annually since 1991. The day aims to highlight the social, economic, and health challenges faced by the older individuals while promoting policies and programs to ensure their care and protect their rights. This day serves as a reminder that older persons are a valuable part of the society and deserve respect, protection, and care. October 1st is observed as National Voluntary Blood Donation Day in India, aimed at encouraging voluntary blood donation and raising awareness about its importance. The day was first celebrated in 1975 by the Indian Society of Blood Transfusion and Immunohematology. Its primary goal is to promote blood donation as a voluntary, regular, and moral responsibility to address the ongoing shortage of blood. Millions of patients in India require blood annually for treatments related to surgeries, accidents, cancer, anemia, and thalassemia. Voluntary blood donations play a crucial role in meeting these needs across the country.
In a world overflowing with information where news travels faster than light, it's time to redefine the way we consume news and entertainment. Stay ahead with the latest from around the globe, from the pages of history to the top interviews, blogs to podcasts. Find all exclusive stories in one place, the Rhythm app. Uncover a world of entertainment with exclusive web series, captivating short reels, and live moments through trending videos. For the sports enthusiast and tech savvy, we've got you covered with top reviews from the business. Get ready for the ultimate experience. Download now, Rhythm app, where every story matters.